Alrighty guys, so I picked up this 2012 Ford Fusion a couple days ago. Got a really good deal on it. Really happy with this car. I've always kind of liked these. I like bigger cars. I was kind of looking around, shopping around kind of off and on for about the past month or two, trying to find a suitable replacement for that Malibu that I had. And I wanted something newer or I wanted something fun. And that could have gone honestly either way. I would have been happy with, any kind of car, but it just happened that I got the right deal on this one. And I know these are pretty solid cars. This one is the SE trim, but it's got a couple more packages that were put on it from the factory. It's got what I believe they called the Sight and Sound package, which comes with these fog lamps, as you guys can see. And I think that came with these nicer looking alloy wheels, as well as the spoiler here on the back. I don't know about the window tinting in the back 3 windows, and I think the 2 side windows here have just a small tint on them. But that Sight and Sound package also comes with the satellite radio, as well as phone connectivity, Bluetooth and all that good stuff. And in the past 2 Focuses I had that package, that exact Sight and Sound package, which is why I'm thinking that that's what it was. I just knew I wanted something newer, and if I bought something newer, I wanted it to have, at least somewhat of a warranty. I knew that I did not want to buy anything brand new. And there's quite a few reasons for that. 1, because of the depreciation a car goes through. And 2, I just didn't want to pay all that extra money. I actually got this car for just under half of what it sold for new 3 years ago. That's just insane. That's why I said I feel I got a really good deal on it. I actually got a little bit less than I actually bought it for a little bit less than what Blue Book said it was valued at. And I also got the dealer to pay the tag and title and registration and everything. That's what works out good when you do a little bit of research. I knew that this vehicle had been on their lot for about a month and a half, and if you play your cards right, you can word things in such a way that they'll be happy to make a deal with you. They originally came back with a counter offer that was about $2,000 more than what I ended up actually paying for the car. And I said, hey, that's too high. I don't want to pay that high. If you guys come down the $2,000 to where I want to be, I'll drive it off the lot today. And the salesman was really cool about it. It's like, okay, well, let me go tell my boss that again and tell him that you'll take the car today. And came back, and sure enough, it was mine. I had also told them that the transmission fluid was just a little bit dirtier than I'd like it to be, and I was going to go and have it serviced if they weren't going to do it. And they said, well, if you take it today, we won't service it for you, and you can just have it as is. And that's more or less what they said, but it ended up working out well. I've been very happy with this purchase. Another feature that it actually does have, which is actually very convenient, I've never had a car with this feature on it before, is the backup sensors. I've never had that on any of my vehicles before, newer vehicles that I've had, and it is awesome. It really is. It's not one of the fancy ones that has the camera in it. It'd be nice if it did, but this is just fine. It's just an audible sound when you start getting close to somebody or something. But go ahead and turn it on for you guys, and I'll show you guys the motor. 42,000 miles. Still under the powertrain warranty. Go ahead and shut this so it calms it down. But yeah, it's pretty much the same exact layout as both of the Focuses that I had. Well, same features. It's closer to that 2011 Focus that I had, the white one, as far as the styling goes, but they both had the same features that this one does. All the controls are mounted here on the steering wheel. It is a 6-speed automatic. They did sell these cars with manual transmissions, but they are hard as hell to find with a manual transmission. I'll go ahead and show you guys the motor. The motor is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. I believe the Mazda 3 and Mazda 6 share this same motor, at least of this year. I think they're using an updated version of it now, but I think they're using the same block in the newer Mazdas. The transmission is a 6F35, which is also shared with several of GM's vehicles, front-wheel drive vehicles. But I did my research before I bought this thing, and my mother actually has one of these. It's a 2011 and it's a V6, but hers is fully loaded. Mine's right about middle of the road. Hers actually doesn't have the backup sensors in it, oddly. It's got a newer battery. The battery, according to the Carfax, was replaced about a year ago. And I tried to get the dealer to do it when I took it in to get it serviced, the transmission serviced. And the old battery had like blown up or something, because there was like oxidation all over the top of the transmission case, as well as a little bit over here. If you look at the fill tube for the transmission, it actually kind of rusted it a little bit. It's really the only lasting damage that I've seen so far. You guys can see that better. The top of the case had all this white oxidation all over it, and there's just a little bit of the powdery stuff back there and underneath the battery. So I just went and got the garden hose, sprayed it out a little bit just in here. Just really careful not to hit things that shouldn't be wet. But a lot of these cars nowadays are pretty well waterproof, so it's not that big of a deal if you get some things wet. The powertrain is still under warranty, but I'm probably not going to start servicing it myself until after the warranty expires, just because it's easier to document just in case something goes wrong for that warranty. Because yeah, you can do it yourself, but my dealer actually charges only $30 for basically the same oil that I can get at Walmart, Motorcraft 5W20, which is a synthetic blend and a Motorcraft filter. It's literally only a few dollars more to have the dealer do it, and they rotate your tires and all that good stuff at the same time. So I'll just have them do it for the time being. It's really not all that much of a bother for me. But yeah, hope you guys can look forward to more videos on this car. I've been really happy with it so far, like I was saying. You guys all stay classy and stay tuned for future videos. I will have a full in-depth review on this thing, I guess, at some point, but we'll have to wait a little bit on that until I get a better feel for it.